Hey, welcome back to Sleeping Cemeteries. Today I'm at Boyle Family Cemetery in Posey County, Indiana. Sputted up on some private property right behind me, actually right up against 64, so you're going to hear a lot of that traffic noise. It's actually up the hill right behind me too, so I figured we were going to take the walk right up there and we'll explore it as you see it here on the video. I haven't seen it yet, so let's get up that hill. Right, so I just turned around, parked down over there. If you can see, you probably can't, but there's a stone right there above my finger up that hill. So watch my step as I cross and we'll get up here. Oh, you need help? Okay. Beautiful area. Gonna keep making a beeline towards the cemetery here. Only has about 16 to 20 stones. I think there's one actually right up here. I see it. I've seen a picture of that one on Find a Grave. So I'll head up this way first. Yeah, that is a stone right there. Oh, and it's got, wow, okay. Got some cool stuff going on up here. Whew. Pretty steep hill. All right. I'm gonna just get right up here. I'm gonna do like my first pan of the cemetery, really. We'll get going. Got a stone there. All right. So from here, it just goes kind of right up this rest of this ridge and right over there towards 64. So we'll just start right on over here. Whew. Steep hill. Out of breath. Whew. First stone here is just blank. So I'll keep a look around here. We're gonna loop just to be sure and hit this stone here. The first one we can see in the cemetery. Looks like Luther C. Easter. Esther. Back up. We got this rounded stone here on the other side of this. Oh, never seen a top like that before. Very interesting. That's interesting. A John. And I think it says Elizabeth. Yeah.
This is unusual.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Very unusual.
I've never seen that before. So we'll cut around here. Keep an eye on the ground. Oh, excuse me. See if we see anything of interest. Well, right up here we got. Where? Oh.
That'd be a marker.
Yeah. I missed this here. Looks like it's snapped off kind of at the base. But it's a stone marker all the same. Alright. So we're going to head right to this one here. It's kind of fallen over, but it's leaning up against its base. So far I'm not seeing any writing at all. Interesting. Can I feel it? Wow. That's wild. Oh, right here. This is the base. My bad. I found it. Right here. James S. I'm not sure his last name, but James S. There. That's really cool. Then we've got another couple of markers right here. One's definitely just a place marker. Then we've got another James stone here. Another James S. Britain. That's really cool. 1812 he was born. 1855 he passed away. This cool stump here. That's freaking awesome. I love that. That looks really neat. So that tree there that just rotted out. Coming back up here. Gonna loop around this tree to get to this other James E. Check out. Never seen that either. An American flag on top. That's crazy. James E. Easter, son of J.H. Easter. It looks like it says Norris. But now here, this is very interesting, especially for this cemetery to have such a gate in a spot that obviously nobody really comes and visits much anymore. I mean, I've seen it before. These must be some Boyles. I know another, that bit large stone there is a Boyle. So you can see from the road below us. I won't cross over into here today, but I will zoom in a little bit. I can't make it out, not from here. And I don't think the other stone that's over there has anything visible. I'll spin around and take a look. Yeah, it has some writing up on top, but it's real faint and worn. But I would, judging from this and being a Boyle family cemetery, that I'd imagine that there's were a couple of Boyles. We'll come over here, hit this one first, and then turn around behind me. As you see that marker down there, it says JMR. Large Boyle there, and you see the opposite side, so probably mother and father, most likely. Yep, says on top. This side we have a LH Boyle, and that must be father. So we'll go around here. We'll see what this other side says. For mother, we've got, I cannot see it just because of the way the sun is. I'm not sure. It does start with an A though, for sure. I know that. That's the mother. Alright, we'll move up over here beyond this stone to John H. Boyle, 1850 to 1925. Alright, we'll do a little pan here to catch anything. We're definitely going to need to go back up there towards that fence. We've got a couple more before I hit that big one. I'll do the biggest one last. Right over on the other side of this fell tree, we've got this stone here for another Norris, it looks like. Interesting, most of them are Norris and other names. Just got the Boyles over there. Got this large thing here for Cynthia Norris. Now I'm gonna walk up to this ivy and trees just to see if there's anything else up that way, because it does look like there might be at least one marker. But we've got these two leaning up, with one of them with a pretty unique name there, Norris, and I don't know. for me anyway.
Bobella? That sounds silly, but that's about
Alright, I'm gonna head this way just to see what else we might have. Just gonna kind of pan around. And I thought there was still got this other tree that's falling down. Yeah, that's a leaf there. We got the property line fence right here beyond that tree. So if there's anything else over here, it's just covered with ivy and we'd have to do some like investigation for it. So let's head back and we'll hit that big stone here. I'll do my second pan from here. That's the top. See those hills over there, just pretty steep. And then it goes right over here. It's definitely backwards, but so far this has been the whole exploration. So this first large stone with the urn on top is for a Boyle as well. Another James M. Boyle, 1825. Okay, so his wife must be on the other side. We've got the father stone right there. Got that C or B, which is for his wife. Right here. R C gar. Ross.
I'm not sure what's up with this, but somebody has brought all these mussel shells up here.
Oh yeah, we found quite a few mussel shells all around as well. Kind of interesting. These weren't the first, there was some behind us. Let's check that out. Nice little epitaph, awesome stone. This came in around 1887, it looks like. Yeah. So yeah, right over there, 64. Cars going by. Boyle Cemetery. All the way down there by those fallen trees. Really cool area. These trees have been here and died since the cemetery was here, I bet. Wow. It's pretty cool. Well, folks, as far as exploring goes, I think I'm going to call it on this one. Find a Grave said there was less than 20 stones, so I figured we saw most of the ones that we're going to see without doing like digging of some sort, or if there was any more. But that was it. Cool little cemetery here in the woods, here in Posey County, Indiana. Again, this was Boyle Family Cemetery. Hope you enjoyed this visit as much as we have. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching.